Good evening and welcome. Tonight we are starting the final round of Season 7 of the Solo Crisis League. So this is Season 7, Round 5. So with all the past Round 5s, at least for the past 4 seasons now, so the 4th season with it, we're using Dark Knight's Metal as our base set. Kind of experimenting with each of the Crisis sets and see how they interact with that base set. Crisis 3 is the one we're on now. We're in for an interesting game, I think, because Crisis 3 is, as I've said many times before, the most difficult Crisis. I think most people would agree with that. And Dark Knight's Metal has some really strong cards within its set. So it's going to be interesting to see how they interact. I've done this a few times before. I think this is the first official League game I've done it in. Of course it is, because the first time this combination has come up. So that's what we're looking at here, and we're going to see how that goes. No special rules or anything. Well, I guess, sorry, we have some special Dark Knight's Metal rules. And I guess, wasn't there a special rule? Am I missing something? Season 7 does not have a special rule. No, it's just regular rules. Even number seasons have special rules. So, the world is ours is in play. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, gain a weakness. Contribute 4 heroes. Now that can be pretty tough sometimes. You don't always see the hero you want to see to give to this world is ours. Sometimes it's one you want to keep. And that is the danger of that card. Then there's the Outsider. Players cannot destroy starter cards, so we are stuck with those punches, those vulnerabilities in our deck, and we can destroy weaknesses, but it's just one more thing in the way of cycling them out, basically. Those 10 cards, we can't do anything about. So for Dark Knight's Metal, we're using the Sidekick variant, which means we have a character. We can have up to 2 characters at any time, essentially. If our character gets captured, we capture our sidekick, and if we defeat a villain, we will go ahead and switch out our sidekick, vice versa, all that stuff. The character we're going to use is among these 3. We've got Mr. Terrific from Dark Knight's Metal, Red Robin from Teen Titans, and Aquaman from Dark Knight's Metal. In the scheme of pluses and minuses and all the bonuses and stuff we're giving characters for this season, Mr. Terrific is going to be the bonus character, Red Robin is the negative character, and Aquaman's the middle of the path 0 influence character. We're going with Aquaman. Mr. Terrific is an interesting character, but I think he's really risky. So he reads, once during each of your turns, you may gain a weakness and put it into your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's great if you can get Dark Knight's Metal Superman, but he's not among the list of cards that are captured right now. So that's not going to happen. So instead we're going Aquaman, and he reads, once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more villains or superpowers plus 1 power, you may put a cards you buy or cards you gain this turn on top of your deck. That's great for when you're getting something to give to a crisis. So like if you play 2 superpowers and or villains, you go ahead and you get an equipment to give to Malfunction or whatever it is. I think it's not Malfunction is from Crisis 4. What's the one? Oh, what's the Crisis 3 one that wants equipment? Well, I'm sure we'll see it tonight. Okay, so I'm just shuffling up our captured characters. We are Dark Knight's Metal Aquaman, and I think we're good to go here. So let's just jump in. Electrum. Multiverse map. We have lots of equipment right off the bat. Mr. Terrific. Tarot cards. And Chlorokinesis. Now, Chlorokinesis will work with Aquaman, so that's the good news. The bad news is that the equipment's not really going to do too much for us. Mr. Terrific will actually give us a weakness if we rescue him or purchase him, but he is a really good card. But we can't destroy cards until after, we can't destroy the ones we really want to destroy until after the Outsider's defeated anyway. So it's probably worth it just to leave Mr. Terrific there, honestly. Looking at 1, 2, 3 power on our first turn. I mean, the obvious choice is to go ahead and buy a Breakthrough. And Detective Chimp is out. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to go ahead and get Chlorokinesis. So Detective Chimp is a really good card, actually. I quite like it. But he is a really cheap hero, which is good for the purposes of giving him to This World Is Ours. New card comes out. Another superpower. Perfect. We can just get them in the same hand. 4 power is what we got here. We're going to use that to get Detective Chimp and Multiverse Map. We get a weakness because we got Detective Chimp. New card out. Madame Xanadu. All right. 2, 4, 5. With 5. I'm going to go with Search the Depths and just stop there. New card comes out. I want to avoid getting more weaknesses, but I don't really have a choice. So what we're going to have to do is probably get 2 or 3 more breakthrough cards to deal with the weaknesses we have and the ones we are anticipating gaining. Have to play this weakness. And then it's 1, 2, 3 power, which we'll use to get a breakthrough. New card coming out. Kendra Saunders. Okay. Few heroes out there now. Detective Chimp. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, stopping when the deck is empty, and discard any number of them. We're going to discard the vulnerability here. And then it's 2. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it at the top of your deck or discard it. Just put it at the top. So 3 power. 4, 5. We trigger this to go to 6, and we can put cards we buy on top of our deck. 7, 8, and 9. That's pretty good. Is it any card? It is any card. So if that's the case, we're going to buy both of these. Maybe not. Hold on. 9 is what we have. We're going to go Electrum, Madame Xanadu, and a breakthrough. For buying Madame Xanadu, we do get a weakness. But I'm going to put these 2 cards on top of our deck. All right. New card comes out. Carter Hall's Journal. All right, 2 power. Look at the top card of the main deck. You may put it on the bottom of the main deck. No, Nth Metal Mace can stay. I do not want to lose that. So that's 2. Reveal the top card of the main deck plus power equal to its VP value. That is 4. That is 6 power so far. 7, 8. Put a hero, villain, or metal card into my hand. Well, we have 8 power, so let's not play that yet. We're going to buy Kendra Saunders for 4. Bring us down to 4. Play this, put her into my hand. And then I'm going to contribute her to This World Is Ours. For the rest of our 4 power, we're going to buy a breakthrough. And hopefully we can start destroying some of those cards. So we bought Kendra Saunders, which means we also get a weakness. So there's a few weaknesses floating around, but I've also gone out of my way to get the breakthroughs we need. So hopefully that will add up. So we got Kendra Saunders, Detective Chimp I'm willing to give. I do not want to give up on Madame Xanadu if I don't have to. If by chance I see Frankenstein come out, I'll more willingly do so. But I just don't know how long we're going to be without him. All right, weakness gets played. Then it's 2 power. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll put Madame Xanadu right on top. That's 2, 3, 4 power. We put Carter Hall's Journal out. We're going to actually go ahead and get a breakthrough, though, because we've got lots of weaknesses floating around. I want to start weeding those out. New card comes out. Nth Metal Mace. You know, that should have been out last turn, now I think about it. Weakness. We're going to use Breakthrough on it. So if that should have been out last turn, that means this card comes out. Break this. So that is 2 power so far. 3. Reveal the top card of the... Actually, you know what? 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal this card. We'll put that at the bottom of the deck, sure. And then it's... Reveal this, get power equal to its XP. Or VP, 2. So again, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll definitely get Flight. And we'll definitely get Breakthrough. And that's all we can do, I think. Gotta get that nth metal mace. Gotta. All right, breakthrough has to be played, and then we use, I'm sorry, weakness played, and then breakthrough played on it, I mean. So that's 2 power, 3, 4 power, and a vulnerability. We'll go ahead and get Carter Hall's Journal. New card coming out. Starting to get the villains now. Getting rid of a few weaknesses, which is the good news here. Let's give up Detective Chimp here. And then we can put a hero, villain, or metal card into our hand. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with Madame Xanadu for 2 power now. Yeah. Ooh, we'll leave that there. 3, 4, 5, 6 power. We'll get rid of Rabid Robin, which will gain us a weakness. And we'll get rid of Lady Blackhawk. New card comes out. Want that Mecha Construct. So, I'm wondering if I should just give up on Madame Xanadu just to get rid of this World Is Ours, slow down this weakness intake, and deal with the outsider directly. But honestly, the first time I get 9, I'm probably going to buy nth metal mates. All right, 2, 4, 6, 7 power. We'll go ahead and buy Mecha Construct with that. New card comes out. Another villain. We're gonna give up on Madame Xanadu. I don't like it. They put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. We put Chlorokinesis there. And then it's 1 power. That's all we get. But we are done with This World Is Ours, at least until we... And once we get rid of Shadow Thief, we're done with it. Gotta get rid of that villain first. So weakness gets played, but we will use breakthrough on it for 2 power. 3, 4, 5. Hero, villain, or metal card. No such cards over here, unfortunately. We are at 2, 3 power, 4, 5. We'll get rid of Shadow Thief. That will destroy these 3 and end This World Is Ours. So that's the first crisis down. So now we can buy heroes more freely, which means Mr. Terrific, a little more useful. Well, he's not too useful yet. He's really just an expensive breakthrough or kick or whatever, as some of our members would say, but more so, he's ready to go once Outsider's gone. And we don't have to deal with the weakness we get from him. So first off, we'll play a weakness. Use breakthrough to destroy it. That is 2 power. 4, look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll put Multiverse Map on top. So 4, 5, and 6. We'll go ahead and get Mr. Terrific for that. Shuffle it up. Escape, another defense card. I really want Nth Metal Mace. I'll take Escape if that's all I can get. First time I reach 9, it's going to be a tough choice. Outsider or Nth Metal Mace. Outsider, Nth Metal Mace. Probably Nth Metal Mace. Draw a card. Reveal the top card of the main deck, plus power equal to its VP. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Electrum's not going to do anything for us, but we will buy both of these superpowers in the hopes that they will help us. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to be gaining a VP for each villain. So we actually have 3 VP right now. I'm going to have to mention that on the Discord. Just because whenever you play Crisis 3 with a base set other than Forever Evil, you gain a VP whenever you defeat a villain. Alright, Porthole to Nowhere. Mecha Construct. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. Flight there. So that's 1. And 3 vulnerabilities aren't going to do anything for us. So that's just the end of that bad turn. New card comes out. Ooh, terrible villain. Draw a card. Ooh, 2 power. And since that's 2 superpowers, it is now 3 power. And you may put cards you buy or gain this turn on top of your deck. So that's 3. 4, 5. Look at the bottom card. You may put it on the top of your deck or discard it. We'll put the punch on top. 6, 7. We know it's a punch and we can't destroy it. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to get that Nth Metal Mace. Yeah, Joker's Daughter was really tempting. It really was, just to get rid of that. But Nth Metal Mace, I mean, that's a great defense card, destruction card, very powerful card. It's 4 power each time it's played. You focus your deck around that, you're going to be in a good place. And we're going to try and do that. Airplay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get fair play and a breakthrough. We're probably good on breakthroughs. I just like to have them, build them up just in case, because you do destroy them as you use them. Well, not destroy them, but return them. Draw a card. 1. Look at this card. 2, 3. The hero, villain, or metal card in my hand. No such card. With our 3, we'll get rid of Strigaday and get ourselves a victory point for doing that. All right. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really want to get the Outsider. I do. But I'm going to use this Calm Moment instead to get rid of Joker's Daughter and Rabid Robin, which gets us a weakness, but also 2 victory points. New card coming out is Search the Depths. You may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. That's going to be Nth Metal Mace. Well, you know what? Is it? No, yeah, it's going to be Nth Metal Mace. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. I could get to 6. I'm just going to stop at 4 to get Search the Depths here. Trying to fill up on superpowers so that I can trigger Aquaman's ability every turn if possible. I mean, that's the goal of really any character, is to trigger it every single turn. Black Manta here. Well, we know what the top card here is. It's 4 power, so that's good. Four, 5, 6. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We will put this on top of our deck. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can put cards on top of our deck. 9 and 10. We'll use that to beat the Outsider. That will get us a victory point for 1. And I believe it's each time, yes, you gain a supervillain that costs 13 or less, rescue a captured character, and gain 2 weakness cards. So we will rescue a captured character, and that captured character will be Batman. And that means we capture a new character. So our sidekick is now Batman. That's where we are. And he reads, each time you play a weakness, look at the top card of your deck, destroy it or leave it. And we're going to do a lot of destruction now, because I want all those starters to go away. We have no defense, so let's see what happens. Powerless. All numbers in text boxes on cards... in text boxes on cards you play become 1. Contribute 4 cards of cost 1 or greater that do not have the word power in their text box. That can be pretty rare. I mean, none of the 4 cards in the lineup have it. I have 1 in my hand that's like that. I'm sure there's some in my discard pile, so we do have one in our hand, which is the optimal situation, is that we're at least starting there, but I wish we were doing better. Blight. Each player destroys the top card of their deck. If its cost is 5 or greater, repeat the process. If its cost is 0, discard a random card. It is Chlorokinesis, so we don't do anything else. We just destroy that. I would like that back. It's really good for hunting down the Crime Syndicate, which is a crisis. This can come on out. Nightmare Nurse is important. Carter Hall's Journal is going to powerless. And then everything is 1 power. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the bottom card. We can discard that. With our 4, we're going to buy Porthole to Nowhere. No, we're going to get rid of black mana. Get us another victory point. I was thinking Porthole to Nowhere for more defense, because that attack wasn't great for us, obviously. But, ooh, another villain. Alright, we're going to give Flight to Powerless, because that's now a second card that doesn't mention power. We have 1, 2 power in our hand here. That's it. That is the end of our turn. And a new card comes out. Electrum. Alright, we have to play this weakness. Here's Multiverse Map. So that's 3 cards that don't mention power. Oh, when we play that weakness, Batman triggers. Each time you play a weakness, look at the top card of your deck. Destroy it or leave it. We will leave Electrum because it doesn't mention power. So then it's 2. If you control a weakness, you may draw a card. We'll draw Electrum and give it to Powerless. So that is 4 cards that do not mention power. But you have to get rid of Copperhead first, which is kind of hard, it seems. So that's 2, 3, 4. But that does trigger this to get to 5 power. Just 5. We can at least buy Nightmare Nurse for that, but we can't buy Copperhead. Copperhead's what we needed. New card coming out. The Flash. The defense card, a hero. Good stuff. Okay. Got lots of weaknesses floating around, so we gotta be safe. Ooh, lots of breakthroughs in my hand. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. So everything's just 1. So that's 1 power. Reveal a top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. 2, 3, 4, 5. When you buy or gain your second card from the lineup this turn, draw a card. I can't do that. I wish I was at 6. That's what I want. We'll use that to get the Flash. We'll go on to our next turn here. That was a lot of breakthroughs in that hand, so I'm nervous that we're going to get some weaknesses now. Alright, we didn't get that. 2. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll discard this punch. And it's actually 1. I did forget about that already. Now it's 2. With this, it's 3, and we can put cards on top. 4. If I control a weakness, I may draw a card, but I do not. So with 4, we'll go ahead and purchase Porthole to Nowhere for the defense. Get ready for our next turn. New card coming out. Gotta play this weakness. And then we play Nightmare Nurse. 1 power. You may destroy a... Oh, it's a 1 cost card now. There's no... Because of Powerless, its text turns to 1. I don't have a 1 cost card I want to destroy. So, that's just 1 power. That weakness triggered Batman. Look at this. We will not destroy that. 2, look at the bottom card. We'll discard that. 3, 4, because of Aquaman, that's 5. With 5, we're going to get Anti-Monitor Antenna because we might need it if this situation keeps going with this crisis. Can't get rid of Copperhead. That's the real problem. So weakness is played. And it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4 power total. We can not really do much, can we? We'll get a breakthrough. We're going to need that. All those weaknesses floating around. I guess there was only 2 weaknesses in there, but they could line up with each other. They could. We probably have enough breakthroughs to deal with it. Enough destruction in our deck that's all really being stopped by Powerless right now. Or bad timing. Or both. Alright, did we put a new card out? I think we just put level 7 out. Maybe not. That might have been last turn. Alright, weakness comes out, and we'll use breakthrough on it, so that's 1 power. And actually that weakness would have triggered Batman. And look at this. We will not destroy it. 2, 3, 4. We'll get Electrum. New card comes out. Another defense. We are seeing a good amount of defense cards, so that's the good news. Gotta play this weakness. And it's 1, 2. Look at the bottom card of your deck. We'll discard that. Triggers Aquaman for 3, 4, and 5. We can put cards we buy on top of our deck, so that's the good news. 5 power, huh? We'll get Phantom Zone Projector. You know what? We'll get Breakthrough, actually. And we will put that on top of our deck. Just in case. Warcry. Play this vulnerability and use Breakthrough on it. I'm glad we did that. First vulnerability down. That's 1 power. 2, 3, 4. And we'll go ahead and get Warcry. Should have enough good cards. We just also have enough bad cards too. Alright, we'll play this weakness. 1, look at the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. Put this ongoing card in play. 2. 2 total, huh? Nothing we can really do with that. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, next turn will be better, actually. This crisis, this anti-monitor antenna could be really useful in the situation we're in now. Alright, search the depths. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll put the Flash on top of our deck, sure. That's 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, and anti-monitor antenna is discard this card from play, plus 1 power for each weakness in your discard pile. So that's 6. 7 power. When this gets discarded, that's enough to get rid of Copperhead. With Copperhead gone, there's no other villains. These cards get destroyed. And Powerless is defeated. Finally. Finally. Okay. So now everything's back up to its normal power. Just have Blight to deal with there. Just 2 weaknesses floating around, but plenty of breakthroughs to deal with them. Also can use the breakthroughs on vulnerabilities. We've got, what's her name? Nightmare Nurse also there to help us, along with Mr. Terrific's look at the top card of your deck, destruction card. So we've got options. We've got lots of options to clean this deck up. Fortunately, Anthemital Mace is in our hand. That's not the best option. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not, but I will draw it. And then we'll play it. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll discard this vulnerability. So that's 2, 4. Play this vulnerability. Use Breakthrough on it to get the 5, 6. Oops, wrong pile. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's nice. We're going to get Fulcrum Abominus. And we'll get a Breakthrough. Right? No, Phantom Zone Projector. Boom. That's better. All right. We'll play Warcry. You and a target foe each draw a card. And then it is 2, 4. We'll destroy this vulnerability and get 2 VP for that. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll pay a VP to get to 11, 12, 13. Get rid of Blight. That gets us 2 weaknesses, unfortunately. Also gets us a victory point. And you have to rescue a character, which will be Crisis Black Adam. And a new card will get captured by the Batman Who Laughs. So new options next time, basically. So each time you destroy a card, including villains in the lineup, choose a player. That player gains a VP. So we're just going to double our VP, I guess. We have no defense card again, so that's not the greatest. Let's see what happens. A city destroyed. I'll put all locations in the destroyed pile and in play into the lineup. When a location enters the lineup from the main deck, destroy the top 5 cards of the main deck. Contribute 3 locations. I've vented about this before. This crisis has doomed me many, many times. There is only 1 location now here. That means you have to wait for 2 of them to come out of the deck, which means we're going to destroy 10 cards off that deck. If any one of those 10 cards is Frankenstein, we're pretty much out of luck because then we can't interact with the destroyed pile. So it's a dangerous situation we're in. I'm just going to slide this down a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's a dangerous situation we're in. We're going to have to figure out how to deal with it. We have no defense cards. Let's see what this is. Grid. Each player reveals and gains a top card of the main deck. Discard a number of cards equal to the cost of the card gained this way. We gain Detective Chimp, so we discard 2 cards. Well, that'll be 2 punches. Not the worst. I think we have to put a card out for the turn now. Electrum can put a hero, villain, or metal card into our hand. We're going to go Nightmare Nurse. Play that, 2 power, destroy a card. We'll destroy a weakness here. That'll get us 2 VP. And another one, because of Black Adam, gets us another VP. So hopefully we get the cards we need to spend that VP on, like level 7. But we're probably going to give that to a city destroyed, so never mind. 2, 3, 4 power is all we get. Steel. Steel generally gets a lot of power. New card comes out. Ooh, 2 weaknesses played, 1's destroyed, 1 goes to the destroyed pile, and Black Adam is captured. So, we're down to just Aquaman again. We don't play these, that's just the end of that turn. New card comes out. Element X, okay. Okay. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We will discard it. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it makes sense just to buy level 7. So we're going to do that. Really want Element X, though. That would be ideal. Come on, Frankenstein. Where are you? Where's Frankenstein? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I lose my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Can't do anything of this card. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll get Cyborg 1,000,000 for its extra power. Move on. Gotta use some destruction. Where is it, though? This can hit the ground. 2. You and a target foe each draw a card. 4, 6, 7, 8. We'll spend the VP to get to 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can put it on top of our deck if we wish. So we will buy Element X and we will put it on top of our deck. New card comes out. All right, 2 power. We can destroy a 0-cost card. Do we have one? Just a punch. So you know what? Goodbye to punches. It's starting. Don't give VP for that, but we still get rid of the punch, so that's worth it. So 2, 4. Look at the bottom card here. We'll put that on top of our deck, sure. 5, 6 with Aquaman. 11. So with 11, we're going to buy 2 cards, I think. We'll buy Iced Over, bring us down to 5, and Black Orchid, bring us down to 1. But because of Mecha Construct, we'll draw 2 cards. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9's nice. We will get this for 4 and this for 3. Bring us down to 2. About 4 cards that turn. That's pretty crazy. New card comes out. Dionysium. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We'll put that on top. That's 2. Oh, wait, no. We'll discard it. Sorry. Forgot I had this one in my hand. So 2, 4. Look at the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. Goodbye to that punch. 5. Look at the next 3 cards. Discard any number of them. So we'll discard these 2. No. We won't. We will keep the weakness right here in this order. Okay. So again, it's 2, 4, 5. Draw a card, and we'll add up the power for that later. We play the weakness, use Breakthrough on it, destroy it. So that would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then +1 power for each equipment and or metal card. There are no other ones, so it's just the 8. Oh, and this one, 9, because it counts itself. Get Dionysium. And we'll get Speed Force for the defense, and it's a superpower for Aquaman, so can't complain about that, right? Hyper Time. That is a great card. It's a great card. It's just, we've got lots of great cards at this point. The good news is that if we do lose Frankenstein to this, we will still have a really powerful deck, and we might still win. And just the number of times I have lost Frankenstein to City Destroyed has been depressing. All right, level 7's contributed, so that's the first location. Then it's draw a card. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, stopping when the deck is empty. Discard any number of them. We will discard just this one. So that's just 1 power, 2 power, and draw 2 cards. 4, 8, 9. We'll buy Hyper Time for 6, and we'll get a breakthrough. We're not going to play T-Spheres and move on to the next turn. Okay. Put a hero, villain, or metal card into my hand. We'll put Detective Chimp into my hand. And play him. So that's 1. Look at the top 3 cards here. Discard this punch. Put these in this order. So that's 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. 4, 5. Look at the bottom card of your deck. We will discard that. That does trigger Aquaman to get us to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're getting power, no problem. We'll buy Sniper Rifle and we'll buy Plastic Man. That's it. New card comes out. Still no locations. We can destroy a 0-cost card. I don't think there's a weakness floating around over here. Is there? No. So we'll just destroy a punch. Still gets 2 power. 3, 4. Look at the top of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. 5, 6. No, wait, sorry. 5, 6. So 2, 4, 6. 8. If you have played a superpower or a metal card this turn, you may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. We'll get rid of another punch. We're getting there. We're flying through them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll buy Multiverse Map. I don't need Tarot card. I mean, I just got enough VP, you know? New card comes out. Superman. 3, freeze this, get a VP. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I did do this, so that's 14, 15. Definitely get Superman. But that's it. That is it. I've got enough breakthroughs floating around. We're good. Oh, we destroy 5 cards, please. We lost Frankenstein. We have no way of interacting with the destroyed pile. Did we lose? We didn't lose any other locations, so that's good. But we did lose Frankenstein, so we're going to have to pick up the pace. All right, look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top of your deck or discard it. We can just discard it, get our deck ready. So 2, 4, 5, 6 triggers Aquaman, so we can buy this and we can put that on top of our deck, and we won't be playing this. All right, new card comes out. Ooh, I don't like that we lost Frankenstein. I know I say that a lot, but he is really pivotal to Crisis 3. Pivotal. Wouldn't put it any other way. All right, Nanda Prabhat is contributed. We still need a 3rd location, though. Didn't we already get 2? Is that the first one that came out? I don't remember. I think that was the first group of 5 we destroyed, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So there's still at least another 5 we're going to destroy in here. All right, draw a card. You can look at the top 3 cards. We'll discard none of these. That's 1. 5, we can draw a card. 6, 7, look at this. We won't destroy that. 8, 9, that is triggered by this, right? Yep, so we can destroy this punch with our 9. I guess we'll buy Speed Force, but that's not something we really need. New card comes out. All right. 2, we can draw a card. 4, look at the bottom. We'll put that on top, sure. That's with Aquaman. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we have 4 card types? We have 3. No. Well, that's enough to get rid of Black Adam and move on. I'm really concerned. I really am. We can get a VP for defeating Black Adam. Ra's al Ghul. Okay. 5, draw a card. 6, 7. We can put a hero, villain, or metal card into my hand. We'll go with Detective Chimp. 8, look at these 3 cards. Leave that out there. We're good. 9, 10, 11. Definitely get rid of Ra's al Ghul, right? Leaves us with 7, but we're not going to buy anything. Alright, new card comes out. I am begging for a location at this point. Nightmare Nurse is played, but I honestly don't think we have any more starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 more starters, but I don't think any of them are over here. They're probably all still in my deck there. Yeah. So it's just the 2. Look at the bottom card. We will discard it. We don't need it. 3, 4. So sorry, 2, 4, 5, 6, I mean. 10, 11, 12. Equipment superpower we did, so 13, 14. We'll buy another one of these and move on. Man, I need that card, sure, but always like that destruction. There's the 2 starters. So 2, 6, 7, 8. I will not use T-Spheres to gain a weakness. We'll buy this. We'll stop there. New card comes out. Oh man, where is this other location? Draw 2 cards. +1 power for each character you control. So that's just 1 power, but we're going to draw 2 cards. Six, 7, 8. Reveal the top card here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Goodbye to this. Getting a victory point, leaving us with 9. But what am I going to do with that? We even know what the next card is. We've got a perfectly fine deck. Everything's going fine. Just need another location. I hate a city destroyed. I really do. 4 power. Each player draws a card. Five, 6. We each draw a card. That's 7 with this. 8, 9. 10, 11. Look at this. We'll leave that there. 12, 13, 14, 15. Put a hero, villain, or metal card into my hand. 20. Warcry it is. Ooh, new card comes out. It is not a location. Surprising nobody. 4. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, sure, just in case. Why not? Good for crises. Not that I've seen a new one in a while. Starro. 1, look at these 3. I'm really just like going through the motions at this point. Get rid of this, leave this here. So that's 1. Draw a card. 2, 3. Is there a 0 cost card over here? I thought I saw a punch. There's not. Guess I didn't need that yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw a card. 12, and then 13, 14 power. Goodbye to this. Power's not a problem. Power's not even an object. We are routinely getting super villain level of power here. 2 power, look at the bottom card. We'll discard that. 4, 6, 8, 10. Look at this card. I may destroy it. I will not. Get rid of this. Get 2 victory points because I forgot to get one on the last few. New card comes out. It's a villain. Just flying through this. 2, look at the bottom part of our deck. I just want that location to come out. That's all I want to happen. Once that happens, we're good to go. We're probably going to fly through each villain in Crisis, but We are just flying through this deck waiting for that to happen. Look at the bottom card of our deck. We'll discard that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll get rid of this. We'll also buy this. That's 2 cards, so we can draw 2 cards. 4, 5, 6. New card comes out. It's a location. Destroy 5 cards. Which were 3 villains. An Ankh Portal would have been nice, but 3 villains going away is good. So we need to buy that and move through our deck as quickly as possible and get it back so that when a City Destroyed comes up, or when the next location comes up, a City Destroyed is gone. So 2, 4, draw a card. We'll calculate the power on that later. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it's 10, 11, 12, 13 power. We'll definitely buy this. And that's it. New card comes out. So now the goal is to move through this deck as quickly as possible. You may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. That is going to be Forge of Worlds. And then it's reveal a top card of the main deck plus power equal to its VP. That is 3. 6. Get rid of this, bringing us down to 4. Plus 5 is 9, 10, 11. I'm going to purchase this, not because I want it, but because we might have the permanent eclipse come up quickly. And I would like to, in that instance, be able to say goodbye to it. So, Forge of Worlds is gone. A City Destroyed is finally over. That is my least favorite crisis. We just lost Frankenstein to it, so I'm not too happy about that, but we'll figure it out. 2 power, destroy that weakness we saw, and that'll get us 2 victory points also. So that's 2. Draw 2 cards. And 3 power with this. Plus 4 gets us to 7, and we draw another card. Draw a card. Oh, with this it's 8. 9, 10, draw another card. 11, 12, draw another card. 13, look at the next 3 cards. We will leave all of them there for next turn. 14, 15, we don't want to destroy that. 16, 17, 18, 19, goodbye to Grid. And we'll buy 8th Metal Sunblade. So, our deck is good, our deck is strong. We don't have Frankenstein, so destroyed pile's off the menu. And we have got to figure this out. So, the good news is that when we get to Black Adam, or when we get to Crisis Shazam, we can still buy some of those cards, but it's going to take some time. So our new crisis is Trinity War. At the start of your turn, put a card that matches the cost of a card in the lineup from your hand into the lineup. Contribute 4 cards of cost 3. Oh, we need to rescue a character. We need to get 2 weaknesses. We totally missed out on that. So our choices are, if you control 2 or more heroes, plus 1 power for inputting equipment from your discard pile into your hand. That's nice. Or the Batman one. We're going to go with Red Robin. I think that's a fun combination. Especially of all the good heroes we have right now. So our new villain then is Owlman. Each player destroys the highest cost equipment in their hand and discard pile. We will defend with Black Orchid. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, reveal and draw the top card of your deck. Gain VP equal to the VP value of the card you drew this way. So I guess we'll get 2 VP in the process. Thanks, Black Orchid. And a new card comes out. So you have to put a card out there that matches the cost of a card in the lineup. We'll put Mr. Terrific out there. We're going to give Electrum and Breakthrough to Trinity War because they both cost 3. We'll go with 1. Spend the VP. to get to 2/3 power. 4/5, and we can destroy a card, because that's a superpower, so we'll destroy a weakness, buy Mr. Terrific back. And that'll be that turn. Alright. We're getting there. New card comes out. We really had to waste a lot of time there. So we have a 3, a 5, and a 7. Unfortunately, that means we have to put one of our 3s out there. We'll put Search the Depths in the lineup. We're going to give Speed Force to Trinity War. And then it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't control a weakness, gain a weakness. We're going to use that to buy both of these 3-cost cards. And move on. So the whole point of that was I didn't want to keep adding 3-cost cards to the lineup, so I bought the only ones there so that Trinity War wouldn't keep triggering that. We only need one more 3-cost card, but it has to be different than the ones we've already provided. So no more Electrum or Speed Force. But we'll get there. We should fly through this deck, honestly. Alright, new card comes out, and the cards are 4, 5, and 7. We will give it... we'll give it Cyborg 1 million for now, but we'll probably get it back. Here's Search the Depths. That's 4 cards of cost 3. That is the end of Trinity War. So that's the good news. Still have to see how this goes, though. 2, draw a card. Draw 2 cards. And get 2 power. So that's 2, 4. And because of Aquaman, that's 5, 6, 7. Draw a card, and we'll calculate the power for that later. Now that's 2 heroes. If you control 2 or more heroes, plus 1 power, so that's 8, and put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. There's not one there, but that's okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is enough to say goodbye to Owlman. Oh, wait, and this, sorry. That was 14. It's equipment and metal cards. 15. 15 power. Minus 13, so I still have 2 left over, but nothing I want to buy for 2. Alright, we have 1 defense card in our hand, 2 defense cards in our hand. Perfect. That is 2 weaknesses gained, and we have to rescue a new character too. So, can't be Red Robin. We'll take Batman back, and a new character will get captured also. Our new Crisis, Murder Machine. Put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. We'll also put one for the turn. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player destroys the top card of their deck. Contribute 4 equipment. Power Ring. Each player destroys the highest cost hero in their hand and discard pile. We're going to use Nth Metal Mace to defend. Discard to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 3 cards, then destroy any number of weakness cards in your hand. None. That's okay. Okay. So that wants equipment. It needs 4 of them. Well, here's 2 from my hand. And then we'll go 2. Look at the bottom card. We will put that on top of our deck. Thank you. 3. Because of this, we'll get the 4. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. If it costs 5 or greater, draw a card. Okay. 13 and draw a card. 14. We'll get rid of this, bringing us down to 10. Sorry, down to 10. We'll buy this, bringing us down to 3. And that's 2 cards, triggering Mech Construct. Oh wait, we can put those on top of our deck. So we will put that on top of our deck. And then, because a Mech Construct will draw 2 cards. I have to play this weakness. If you have 1 or fewer characters in your team, rescue a character. If you don't, rescue a character this way, draw 3 cards. Please don't be a weakness in here. Oh wait, because of Batman, that weakness triggers. We won't destroy that. Okay, we still have 3 power. 4, 5, that's superpower? Yes, so destroy weakness. I know it's a lot going on, complicated. 6, 7, reveal the top card here. 8 power. Okay, with 8 power, we'll get Tomb of Hath-Set. Wait, was any of that? Oh, there was equipment in there. I got so caught up in the moment, I didn't even check to see if they were equipment we could give the Murder Machine. That's not good. New card comes out. Really wasted a few turns there then. Alright, you can have Porthole to Nowhere and Tarot cards. That is 4 equipment. That is the end of Murder Machine. And now we're going to focus on Power Ring. So, 2, look at the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. 7. 8. Before I play that, we're at 7. I want to count how many weaknesses are over here. 1, 2. There's 2 in there. So we're at 7. 10. It would be enough. So, spend the victory point to go 8, 9, 10. And then discard this to go to 11, 12 to beat Power Ring. Alright. That could have been better. That really could have been a better set of turns. We will get 2 weaknesses. We will lose Batman and get who? We're going to take Mr. Terrific on. And we'll have one last character rescued. Or sorry, captured. And now we'll have our full choice from here on out. Who do we have now? We have a weakness. We have no defense cards, so it's not ideal. We'll figure it out, I guess. Our new crisis is Permanent Eclipse. That's not the worst time. Most of these cards do cost 5, but flip all cards in the lineup face down, shuffle them. Cards enter the lineup face down. All cards in the lineup have cost 5. This ends when the lineup is empty. Our new villain is Atomica. Oh no, that's the worst. Players cannot play cards of cost 5 or greater. Each player discards all cards of cost 5 or greater. That is the worst. Okay, that's pretty bad. We have to play weakness, but we will use breakthrough on it at least. So that'll be 2 power. 3 will gain a weakness to get to 6 power, so we can at least buy 1 card. But we're not going to be in a great shape right now. Oh, you know what? We can also gain a weakness into your hand, and then if we do, we draw 2 cards. So hold on. We played this, draw 2 cards. Gotta play it. So you had 1. You may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. And then we can draw a card, and we'll play that. That's 2 more power. That was 6, 7, 8. Got to reverse this. 8 is not enough for us to buy another card. Unfortunately, that was just 3 more card power. All right, new card comes out. This Atomica is really going to hurt us. All right, Detective Chimp, look at the next 3 cards. We'll discard anything of cost 5 or more. Wait, this wasn't cost 5 or more. That's 1. 2, 3. I'm not playing that. I don't want to gain another weakness. I guess if our 3 will buy breakthrough. We're going to need that. New card comes out. Man, this has been a really tough go at it. This is looking like a loss. This looks like a Crisis 3 loss. Permanent Eclipse plus Atomica is a terrible combination. We lost 10 cards to permanent, sorry, not permanent eclipse, to a city destroyed. And now we've got this permanent eclipse to deal with. Permanent eclipse normally isn't that bad, but couple it with Atomica and you're looking at a terrible time. Like this. Can't play. Okay, so it's just one card we can't play, so that's not so bad. Warcry, so 2 power and each player draws a card. Gotta play this. If you control a weakness, gain any card from the lineup. Very well. So that is still 2 power. 3/4, if we control a weakness, we may draw a card. That is 5 power because of Aquaman here. 6/7, look at the bottom card. We'll put that on the side over here. 8/9, we can destroy a card. We'll destroy T-spheres here. So again, that was 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't get one more power anywhere. All right, that's only one card bought. We need 10 cards per turn. Or I'm sorry, 10 power per turn. Or it just stays the same. All right, we have to play this. The rest of this is pretty much out of luck. So draw a card. 1 power, 2 powers, all we got. Can't play these cards. End of turn. Now it's actually getting larger. Gotta play this weakness. 2, 4, 5. We can at least buy one card of that. New card comes out. Gotta play this weakness. Look at this. It's 1, 2, 3 is all we get. Man, this is not looking good. Gotta play this weakness. 1, that's all I get. I can't play the others. Actually. No, I can't do that. Can't play it, can't play it. I can play these. 1. Put a card from our discard pile on top of our deck. Do we have no breakthroughs anymore? What happened to all of them? Do we really use them all? That's not great. So what can we do? What's the strongest card we can get in here? Probably this. No, this. Okay, put this into our hand. Oh, it's on top of our deck, not into our hand. Sorry. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 with Aquaman. 5, 6, we can destroy a card at least. With 6, we'll buy this card over here. Can't play these other ones in our hand. Go on to the next turn. Need 10 power, though. Oops, I was not supposed to look at that. That was an accident. I did see that was a villain. So the one good thing about that is that Aquaman gets points from villains and from superpowers. So that's another card type we can use. Can't use this. The rest of it is okay. 1, look at these 3. We can discard just this one here. We will switch the order here. So that's 1. We're going to use Mr. Terrific 2. Put a weakness into our hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Got to play that weakness. That's 1. Use Breakthrough to get the 2, 3. Draw a card. Can't play that. 4, and spend a victory point to get to 5-6. So all of that really just kind of broke even, which is not ideal. New card comes out. Alright, there's a bunch of villains, which is the good news for us. We can only spend 2 cards, though. So 2, 4, that triggers Aquaman to get to 5, which is enough to buy 1 card. Oops. We gotta do something. I'm gonna lose here. I can't beat Atomica Permanent Eclipse. My deck wasn't built that way. Was not built that way. Can't play. Okay. That's 2, draw a card. Reveal this card. 3, 4. 5, 6. And I can't play these, so that's just 1 more card bought. Just 1. We're staying even. Haven't had a lot of 10-point turns. Gotta play 2 weaknesses, which gets Mr. Terrific captured. This goes over here. This goes over here. End of turn, new card. Oh, I did it again. Just so used to just putting cards out like that. So we'll go like this. Could be anything now. I can only play 2 of these cards. So we'll play Carter Hall's Journal, put a card of our choice on top of our deck. There's that. Then it's 2, draw a card. 4, draw a card. Can't play that. But at least it's 5 because of Aquaman, and then all these ones are useless. We'll gain this card. I don't know that I'm going to get there. I can't destroy things. What am I going to do? Destroy all the strong cards in my deck? That's not going to happen. 1, 2, 3. That is it. We'll buy a breakthrough because we've got lots of weaknesses in there. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Aquaman. And we'll get this one back. New card comes out. Weakness comes out. If I control weakness, gain any card from the lineup. We'll gain this one. Need a couple Hal Jordans. This is what we need. 1. Look at the next 3 cards. Just discard that one. Throw 1 power. Draw a card. 2, 3. Look at the bottom. We will discard that. We can at least buy a breakthrough of that. If we get to use it, who knows? All right. 2, 3, spend a victory point to get to 4, 5. I guess we'll get to 6 here. We can bet 1 card, and that's it. I just can't get the 10 power. I've only done it a few times. And then that's made up for turns where I get into no power. Can't play those. That's just 2 power. Ooh, so that's anytime I got the 10 is already gone. I think we started with like 6 cards, now there's 9. This isn't going in the right direction. Alright. Well, I can use all these at least. 2, play a top card of the main deck, and then return it. If it's ongoing, you may keep it instead. 2, 4, draw a card, play the top card, 5, 6, 7, 8, draw a card, and then it's 9, 10 so far. It's at 10 power, so we're at 10 power and drawing a card. All these cards are actually pretty good. $11, look at these 3 cards. We'll discard 2 of them. 11, we can buy 2 cards for 11. That's the first progress we've had this whole crisis. Not true, we had like one other turn, but still. You get how rare that is. Alright, Carter's Halls, we can put something on top of our deck. That's going to be an X-Ray Vision. That worked really well for us. So that, 2 power, that's all we get. So we are back to square one on that, back to 9 cards in the lineup. Can't use that, can't use that. Start of X-Ray Vision, 3 power. Draw a card. 4, spend a victory point to get to 5, 6, 7. We can gain a weakness to get to 10. So with that 10, we can again buy 2 cards, which is the good news. All right. See if we get there. I don't know if we're going to. So can't play that, can't play that. That's a lot I can't play. 2, 4, 6 is at least 1 card. New card comes out. And put it down here. Can't play, can't play. 2 powers, all I get this turn, so that's the end of that turn. We're back to square one. 9 cards left in the lineup. 2, 4, draw a card. 5 power, we can at least buy a card, but that's it. We just buy the 1 card. Gotta play this weakness. And then it's look at this. 2 power, okay. 4, look at the bottom card. We'll put that right on top. And that's all we get is that 4 power. We'll buy a breakthrough, but not gonna help. Two. Nice. 3. We didn't put a card out. 4, 5, 6 of Aquaman, 7, 8, 1, 2, yeah, 9, 10. We get 2 cards. Thank you, Plastic Man. Two. Draw a card. Can't play that. Gain a card of cost 4 or less. There is no such card out there of cost 4 or less. That card's only good if we have a weakness in our hand at the same time. We're back to 9 cards in the lineup. This is going to be a loss. There's just no way. Atomica and Permanent Eclipse, I don't think it's even possible. We have to play this. I'm not going to play this. I mean, that's it. That's the end of that turn. Shuffle it up. Just this massive amount of cards. Because we have to buy at least like 1 per turn. We're just slowly moving the deck into our hands. And we can't use our destruction cards. So we're out of luck. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Filling up that lineup now. Weakness. 2, 4. We do have a metal card, but I have nothing I can destroy. We'll at least buy a breakthrough. Alright, new card comes out. Unplayable. Play X-Ray Vision. 2. This will copy that for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do we have 4 types? 1, 2, 3 types is all we have. 7. Oh, but this gets us to 8 at least. 8's not going to help us. We only get 1 card. We're going to lose. There's no other way around it. There's just no way. Only like 4 turns left. It's impossible. 2, look at the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top or discard it. We'll put that on top. 4, since we played a superpower, we can destroy a card. Play the top card here. We can rescue a character. Black Lightning is our only hope right now. Okay. That's the only thing I've got that I can use. So that's 4. 2, 4. Draw a card. 5, 6, 7, and then count this up for score. That's 8, 9, 10. We can discard this to get a 1-cost card from our discard pile into our hand. There isn't one, that's okay. 10, we can still buy 2 cards. Black Lightning is going to serve this up for us, though. Too bad it's way too late. It's just way too late. Can't play most of these, but first off, Detective Chimp 1, look at the top 3 cards of our deck, discard any number of them. We will discard this one. Leave this one there, sure. Draw a card. Gotta play it, but then use Breakthrough on it. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 is enough to buy 1 card at least. All right, new card comes out. Okay. 2, draw a card. Draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to discard 3 cards to put a 3-cost card into our hand. There we go. Right? 1, that's only 3. We'll take a chance. Play X-Ray Vision. So again, it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. X-Ray Vision. Oh, it's nothing. We can only buy 1 card. Oh, what an awful turn. What a terrible game this has been. Really has been. Alright, can't play, can't play. Gotta play. Gotta play that. We can gain a card of cost 5 or less because of Hal Jordan. And then we're going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards. To get a 3-cost card into our hand. Sure. No, I can't play that one. Steal. Draw a card. Can't play that. That's the end of that turn. New card comes out. Only one turn left. Sure, we can clear this out, right? This is terrible. This went really badly. Really badly. Put a card of my choice on top of my deck. There is that. We'll put War Cry up there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. You can discard this to get a 1-cost card. Did we see that yet? Did it go through? The 1-cost card is the one with King Shark on. I can't remember the name of it right now. Well, I got 8 power. It's enough for 1 card. And the final card comes out. So this is actually the final turn. All right. 2, draw a card. 4, draw a card. 5, because of Aquaman. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Discard these 2 to draw a 2-cost card. Do we have a 2-cost card over here? Apparently not. Oh, we got Detective Chimp. $11. Look at these 3 cards. Discard any number of them. Well, we'll discard all of them because it doesn't really matter. But we'll buy 2 cards, and that is the end of the game because we cannot fill that lineup. That was terrible. And I blame it on 2 things. I do not blame myself. I couldn't have possibly prepared for all of this. I had a really strong deck going. We were moving. And then we got a city destroyed. A city destroyed when there was only 1 location revealed the entire game at that point meant we destroyed 10 cards. 10 cards. 10 cards destroyed for a city destroyed is a big deal in Crisis 3 when games can be won in those last 10 turns really easily. This game was not going to be won in the last 10 turns because after that travesty, we got Permanent Eclipse and Atomica. Every single card costs 5, and we can't play cards with cost 5 or greater. It's impossible. It's the worst possible combination I could ever imagine, and we got it. Not the first time we got it. I don't know that I've ever won a game where that combination came up. So, yeah, that's just a total loss. Just a total loss. That's too bad. I really do like Crisis 3. I really do like Dark Knight's Metal. But man, that Atomica really beat us up in combination with Permanent Eclipse. That's really all I've got for tonight. If you enjoy the streams, if you enjoy the leagues or whatever, consider supporting it. You can do so by continuing to watch and play and all the things you already do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're interested in supporting other ways, you can check out the Etsy store. You'll get physical items there like the league mat, sticker, pin, all sorts of stuff. You also might want to consider the Patreon. Patreon gets you all sorts of rewards, including the sticker and pin, depending on the level you're at. It gets you things like mid-round results in the league. It gets you special members-only rounds between seasons. And it gets you thank yous in the videos. So tonight, I am thanking 2 people. We have Matthew Noodles. Matthew Noodles is a member of the Solo Champions League, a vocal member, a very involved member. I'm really happy to have him around. So thank you, Matthew Noodles, for checking it out, and thanks for being part of the league and the Patreon. And then we got Ortsiv. Ortsiv's the newest member of the Patreon, also a member of the Solo Champions League. If you're not sure what the Solo Champions League is, take what we're doing here, the Solo Crisis League, and apply it to Marvel Champions. That's it. You get it. That's all I've really got for tonight. Thank you, Ortsiv. Thank you, Matthew Noodles. Thank you, all of you, for watching. And I'm sorry this didn't go well. They can't all go well, right? This one, just the deck was stacked against me, I guess. Thank you for watching. You have a good night.